Welcome to another S&P 500 Trade Watch analysis. Today is September 25th, 2022. The S&P 500 and the market finally got the Fed's message that it will do whatever it takes to bring inflation down to 2%, even if it will cause a recession and crash the market. With that in mind, let's see what we could expect the SPY, QQQ, IWM, Apple, and Tesla might do in the coming week. Stay tuned. Let me update you with the component on this chart. First is the composite volume profile from the pandemic low to the present. From this profile, I have identified and highlighted a few prominent high volume zone and low volume zone. The high volume zone are where we find price acceptance, and the low volume zone are where we find price rejection. In addition, I also place a Fibonacci retracement from the pandemic low to the all-time high. And finally, the upper range of the weekly expected move and the lower range of the weekly expected move. The upper range is between 382 to 380, and the lower range is between 356 and 352. And this dashed line represents the June low at 362.17. If you recall from my weekly S&P 500 analysis video, there was a negative divergence between the New York Stock Exchange cumulative AD line and the S&P 500. And this tells us that the S&P 500 will most likely move below the June low in order to resolve this negative divergence. And when the price breaks the June low, look for a possible bounce from this low volume zone and the lower range of the expected move. And if we see a bounce from here, we'll be watching to see if the price could get back above this 368 and back inside of this high volume zone. If price could not hold above this lower range expected move, then watch the 50% retracement level near 349 and the pre-pandemic high at 339.08 for possible support. Now, if the price is able to move back into this high volume zone, then look for a move back to the 38.2 retracement level near 380, which is also in confluence with the upper range of the expected move. If the price could move above the 380, then watch for a possible move up to the upper edge of this high volume zone near 398. The QQQ booked below the 50% retracement level last week and sitting just off this composite value area low, and the June low near 269.28. The upper range of the weekly expected move is between 288.50 and 286.50, and the lower range of the expected moves is between 264.50 and 261.50. Similar to the S&P 500, the Nasdaq 100 also has a negative divergence with the Nasdaq cumulative AD line, and that is also telling us to expect the Nasdaq 100 to take out its June low. When it moves below the June low, watch for a move into this lower range and possibly down to the 618 retracement level near 258, which is also in confluence with this low volume zone, and watch for a possible bounce from these levels. If price remain inside of this value area, then look for a move up to this upper range of the expected move and the 50% retracement level near 287 as potential resistance. The IWM closed below the pre-pandemic high again. That high is 170.56, which is also in confluence with the 50% retracement level. If IWM take out the June low of 162.78, then watch for a possible move into the lower range of the weekly expected move between 161 and 158 and see if it will get a bounce from these levels. If not, then watch for the 618 retracement level near 152 for possible support. If price move back inside of this composite value area and above the composite value area in the low near 167, then look for a possible resistance from the 50% retracement level near 170 and the upper range zone between 175 and 174. Apple held up quite well last week. It only lost 27 cents for the week, and the weekly expected move didn't change much at all. The upper range is between 158 and 156.75, and the lower range is between 144 and 142.30. If the S&P 500 moved below June low, we could see Apple move down to the lower range of the expected move and possibly to the edge of this high volume zone near 141. And if Apple break below this high volume zone, then watch for the 382 retracement level near 131 for potential support. And if Apple move above this 152, the upper edge of this high volume zone, then look for a move to the upper range of the weekly expected move and the edge of this high volume zone near 159. Tesla did not have a good week. It lost more than 25 points or 8.44% for the week. The upper range of the weekly expected move is between 295.80 and 292, and the lower range is between 258.70 and 253.50. Right now, Tesla is between two low volume zones. If it continues to move down next week, look for the 382 retracement level near 265 for possible support. And if that doesn't hold, then watch the price move into the lower range of the weekly expected move, which is also in confluence with this low volume zone. If price continue to bounce around between these two low volume zones, then look for the upper range of the weekly expected move to be tested and 312 to be a potential resistance. Those are the possible scenarios for the SPY, QQQ, IWM, Apple, and Tesla for the coming week. The key level most of the market participants will be watching for the coming week is the June low, and it will likely get tested next week. When in next week, no one knows, so watch the level and manage your risk. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up to help promote this video on YouTube. Thank you for watching and stay safe.